Hi, everybody. It is Monday, July 31st. We had, well, before I do anything, it's been such a tragic period recently between losing Sinead O'Connor and then Randy Meisner right after that. And then a dear, dear friend. I just woke up today to the news that Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman, had passed away from cancer. And Paul is one of the nicest people I've ever known. Just absolute sweetheart. He's been to the house many times. We stay in touch all the time. My wife and he are really close friends, and she's devastated by this, and the community is too. Just cancer, God, cancer, the cruelty of it all is just unbelievable. So my heart goes out to all of Paul's family and friends and the community at large that really embraced his brilliance and talent and humanity. So that was a tough one. We have 2 days off now, and just trying to take care of a bunch of stuff. But we had a great time last night up in the Finger Lakes region at the concert there. It was kind of chaotic because we got there almost at showtime. Because there's rules of the road, and our bus drivers they can drive X amount of hours, and then there's X amount of rest that they have to do. And we normally would have been leaving a little before 3 o'clock to get to the gig yesterday. But because of the clock, if they didn't leave at 3:30, we would have had to sit after the show for 8 hours before we could drive. So we did that, and that was fine, but getting there was kind of crazy. I mean, just getting in, running out, we're changing clothes outside where all the luggage, where all the wardrobe stuff was and all that. But the crowd was great. They were a wonderful audience. We had a great time, and looking forward to Wednesday when we're hitting it again. But I thought at the moment, the hotel we're in has the iffiest, terrible internet. So I finally got it working here. So I'm going to try to take advantage of this before it goes south again. And I'm going to revisit an artist that I did back at, I looked back on it, and it was video number 703, Peter Himmelman. And I loved working with him. We had such a great time. I'm going to read a little thing here. This is the album was called The Boat That Carries Us, and this is a review that was written about it by a guy named Mark Deming. And it says, over the course of a career that's lasted close to 3 decades and shows no sign of fading out, Peter Himmelman has earned a richly deserved reputation as a singer-songwriter whose work is thoughtful and deeply personal. And whatever the whims of the music business may be, this man is not about to stop following his muse. The 2014's The Boat That Carries Us was not only released by Himmelman's own label, he financed with a project through fan donations via Kickstarter, and the results are quintessential Peter Himmelman, full of passion, emotions, run large, a broad lyrical landscape that manifests themselves in stuff of everyday lives. With Himmelman calling the shots on the project, he was able to persuade 2 longtime colleagues to participate, bassist Leland Sklar and drummer Jim Keltner. Having one of the best rhythm sections on earth certainly helps these sessions. The sinewy undertone grooves of this music is a great accompaniment to Himmelman's grainy but powerful vocals and unpretentious literate lyrics, and guitarist David Steele and keyboardist Will Gramling add rich and rootsy tones to the melodies. Himmelman's music palette on The Boat That Carries Us is based on roots rock, but at the core is an album of an old singer-songwriter tradition. And Himmelman is unapologetic in his desire to write about the stuff of lives, both big and small, the human condition as well as the human heart, and he makes himself understood on each of these 12 songs. Maybe albums like The Boat That Carries Us aren't supposed to happen in 2014, but Himmelman clearly isn't going to stop speaking from his soul until his heart finally gives out, and it sounds like he's got many miles to go before that happens. Good news for anyone who cares about great songwriting. Pretty nice little review. His vocally, he's such in the flavor of Randy Newman for me on this stuff. So we did this in 2014. let's see. I'm looking to see if there's any other additional information on this. No. So I'm going to go ahead and just start playing some music for you here. Here we go. Okay, here's one. I'll see if they have any additional info on here. Hold on. That's been sitting here for a while, so now I have to reboot. Oh, God, it just... Here. Hold on. Oh, this is such silly stuff that goes on with this. Let's just go ahead and get started here. This is called the In the Hour of Ebbing Light. In the Hour of Ebbing Light. Going to see if there's one additional bit. Nope. So let's just listen to some music. Or not. Come on. This is crazy. It's this internet in this place. It's just hideous. I can't reboot this. Unreal. This is what happens when you have a couple of days off and they say, we'll put you guys up in a really charming little place. This is like being in your grandmother's house. The furniture, everything in it, nothing seems to work. I had to run the water for about 20 minutes to get hot water. And this thing is just sitting here, spinning away. Okay, here we go.
Shades of red in the midsummer sky. There's a cold back road, just a struggling to fly. You can play the victim if it turns your crank. I'm just gonna roll like a 10-ton tank. I'm just gonna roll like a 10-ton tank. Memory is quick when it don't weigh you down. When your mouth is stunning, when it's not in a frown, and the ice caps are melting, and the river is high. We got to leave Sioux City before we die. We got to leave Sioux City, baby, before we both die. Every molecule's in motion, every star bleeding white. We can make it back to Eden in the hour of ebbing light. Time is elastic, I've often heard it said. It can tie you up till you're captive in your head. It stretches out endlessly and slows to a crawl, till it's less like a river and more like a wall. Till it's less like a river and more like a wall. The view outside your window is nothing more than brick. The air around your head is impenetrably thick. The more we sit and waiting, the less likely it is we'll leave. So give me anything at all, I'm ready to receive. So give me anything at all, I'm ready to receive. Every molecule's in motion, every star bleeding white. We can make it back to Eden in the hour of ebbing light. Run with me, the destination's no concern. Run with me, the city's about to burn.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is called Hotter, Brighter. Again, Peter Himmelman from the boat that carries us. Okay. And it's him playing acoustic, by the way, and singing.
Over the edge of what's expected, off to the side of what's been done, beyond what's already been detected, there burns a hotter, brighter sun. Beneath the bed, which hides the essence, beyond the words that scoff and shun, a sigh, a wise and mystic presence, there burns a hotter, brighter sun. Ever told that light, every limb does grow, outwards and upwards, see it once and you're gonna know. Outside the plain and ordinary, beyond this world in shades of dawn, up where lovers' voices carry, there burns a hotter, brighter sun. Ever towards that light, every limb does grow, outwards and upwards, see it once and you're gonna know. See that green and distant hillside, now I beg you, darling, run. Oh, you know me too well, right up toward that hotter, brighter sun. That burns a hotter, brighter sun.
I'm just reading a couple of other things about Peter here. He was born in 1959 in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. It says he's an American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and film and television composer for Minnesota, who formerly played in the Minneapolis indie rock scene band Sussman Lawrence before pursuing an extensive solo career. Himmelman is also founder of Big Muse, a company which helps individuals and organizations unlock their creative potential. Himmelman garnered his first solo deal on Island Records in 1985 after a video of the song 11th Confession made its way onto regular rotation on MTV. His first release, entitled This Father's Day, was composed for Himmelman's father, David. In the early 90s, he achieved significant alternative radio play with songs including The Woman with the Strengths of 1,000 Men, or 10,000 Men, from his Strength to Strength release. He was nominated for an Emmy Award in 2002 for his song Best Kind of Answer, which appeared on the CBS series Judging Amy, for which Himmelman also composed the score. He was the composer for the Fox television show Bones, through the 4th season. He was nominated for a Grammy Award for his children's album, My Green Kite. USA Today called Himmelman one of rock's most widely imaginative performers for his often highly improvised stage shows. In 2011, Himmelman began work with organizations and brands such as McDonald's, Gap Inc., and Banana Republic to help them achieve better communications innovation and leadership with a company he started called Big Muse. The methodology Himmelman created is designed to help organizations increase innovative thinking, team building, and leadership ability. The main metaphor for teaching these skills is songwriting. Himmelman is married to Maria Dillon, a lawyer and adopted daughter of Bob Dylan. They have 4 children. So that's a little more info there about him. But let me see what else we got here. Okay, let me see if this works. Okay, here's a song called Afraid to Lose.
Weary-eyed travelers, baggage in careless hands, streaming in from nowhere and other distant lands. Squinting at a pumpkin sun blow on a winter vine. We jostle for position in some endless line. Can you recognize us? We're the ones in the long tank cool, passing time singing a stream of random notes. Can you recognize us? We each wear a pensive grin, so afraid to lose what we were each too afraid to win. Oh, weary runners moving out in single file, fighting back the pain that comes in the final mile. Can you recognize us? We're the ones pulling out ahead, passing time, making plans and warding off the dread. So what do we do next, and what should we wait for now? Something to spur us on, to wake us up somehow. And can you recognize us? We each wear our doubt like a skin, so afraid to lose what we were each too afraid to win. Too afraid to lose our self-respect, to lose our grasp of the time, to keep our passions in check, so afraid to lose. It's coming into focus, the stars are beginning to shine. Hey, did you notice how we both call each other mine? And hey, did you notice the Santa Ana's blowing in? So afraid to lose when we were each too afraid to win. Each too afraid to win. Each too afraid to win. Oh, weary runners, weary-eyed travelers, coming into focus. Each too afraid to win.
So we recorded this at Sheldon Gromberg's home studio, and he engineered the project. He's really a great engineer and has a really great home studio setup. So it was really fun, a real intimate little like back in the converted garage vibe to the whole thing. So Peter Himmelman, I'm going to get ready. I got some other stuff to take care of. I'm going to just go for a walk, just try to stretch out. Not much around here, though. There are about three little shops. Everything else is a cab ride or a Uber, which they said is very inconsistent out here where we are. So I think it's just going to be kind of a couple of days of vegetation. So that's the road. But we will be back out on Wednesday hitting it hard again. So we got a lot of stuff coming up, and I got work on stuff because when we play Wolf Trap soon in Virginia, Washington, I guess, we're going to be playing with the symphony again, like we did at Red Rocks. A different symphony, same conductor. And so I got to kind of review the songs that we're doing with that because there's a few things that are different from our set. So I need to hear they're right here. Okay. So you take good care. Have a great week. Again, my heart goes out to Paul Rubens's friends and family and everybody. It's really devastated at the loss of this guy. He was something quite special. So, enjoy, as Warren Zevon said, enjoy every sandwich. You never know. It could be the last one. So, okay, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.